You're gonna sit in the back?
Yeah. That's the safest part of a car. In the event of a crash, driver always protects his side first.
Occasionally I'll hit somebody with my car, so sue me.
Yeah.
It's Brittany, bitch.
What's going on, Power Squad? Will Power here, and I'm with
Ethan Crow.
Good morning, and welcome to this episode of the Power Show. And we're heading to go walk on property out in MariettA.
I'm always thinking one step ahead, like a carpenter that makes stairs.
Oh, they finally fixed this road. We got a 10 o'clock appointment. We're gonna go and walk it right next to that burnt house that we walked the other day. So let's see how that goes.
He's Congressman Kevin Hurd. Congressman, it's great to see you. What's your reaction to this?
I wanted to talk about ego today.
Your partner's got a lot of attitude.
This guy needs to put his ego aside.
Biden's decision criticism from opponents who say the White House should have taken action sooner.
By that I mean, he needs to learn how to take orders.
Right back at you, bitch.
The other day that I told you what to do, you went ahead and you did whatever you wanted to do.
I'm gonna kill myself!
How about the cleaning? When you were talking with on the phone, I was telling you, ask her if it's Matthew, ask her if it's Matthew, ask her several times, and it blew me off. I was looking at the video yesterday when I was posting it, it blew me off.
I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault!
Matthew, first of all, I was wrong
My mind is going a mile an hour.
because she works for a different company than the guy that I thought that runs the other company. Matthew, I wanted you to ask her if that was, because if it was the owner of that company, I know him, he knows me, he texts me all the time.
Bro, whenever you said ask her if it's Matthew, she literally said Alex.
Why are you the way that you are?
That was after, but
As
before
she
that,
was speaking.
bro, I watched the fucking video, dog.
Point is, don't listen to your critics. Listen to your fans.
I told you like 3 million times, and then at the end, she said Alex. I'm telling you to say something is for a reason. I don't know, you've been getting like a little cocky lately, I don't know.
Oh, my resolution was to get more attention.
Have you been researching about mentoring? No.
Wish I could, but I can't. Well, can, but won't. Should, maybe, but shan't.
No, I haven't.
Whenever I'm about to do something, I think, would an idiot do that? And if they would, I do not do that thing.
Because I don't feel like figuring something out and then sitting there and just arguing it out with you.
It's not about arguing, it's about you fucking figuring it out for yourself because you obviously don't know.
And you can hug it out, bitch.
If you're lucky that I'm not a greedy person, because that 30% shit that you got, that shit is bullshit. You know that. And if you don't know that, you're not a business owner. Numbers don't make sense.
Welcome to the hotel hell. Check-in time is now, check-out time is never.
But I have a bigger plan, a bigger picture. You know how I am. I bet on me. Because you think about it, you're not an entrepreneur. You're nowhere. You're a good worker, good employee, or whatever you want it to be. You're not an entrepreneur.
Sorry I annoyed you with my friendship.
So all you know how to do is what, cold call, and pick up sale. You're, what is it, acquisition?
I know how to wholesale real estate.
Huh?
So I know how to wholesale.
Bro, you haven't even closed the deal. How can you say you know how to wholesale, dog? That's what I'm saying. I make this shit look so easy. You're all cocky now. You think you're the shit. Go off on your own. I guarantee you won't survive, dog. You're not an entrepreneur. You're an employee. You need somebody to tell you what to do.
What are you going to do if you're by yourself and your heart stops?
I would die.
That's the difference. I've been telling you the difference between an employee and an entrepreneur is an employee needs to be told what to do. An entrepreneur takes the initiative.
All right.
This is the worst.
I was watching a video this morning because I'm always researching because I love what I do and I want to make money. I'm an entrepreneur. I don't need people telling me what the fuck to do. I know what needs to be done. If I don't know something, I go figure it out till I know it. Because I don't have a college degree. So I got to teach myself.
I am dead inside.
Khan, this morning, he paid his mentor $100,000 to teach him. To have access to him, to give him on calls, He spent $7,000 back in the 90s, which is equivalent to like $20,000 in today's money. To go to he went to some seminar or whatever shit that he paid, a weekend seminar, And then on the second one, they had a guy there, and he begged the guy to mentor him. The story's on YouTube. Begged the guy to mentor him. Finally, the guy said, yeah.
Always going to be there.
25,000. The next 3 deals that you go, we go 50-50. And then you can call me, I'll guide you, whatever this and that, give you access to call him.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture.
Cost him $100,000.
They're the same picture.
And he paid, not his mentor paid him no 30% or whatever. He paid his mentor. I want you to know this. That's why I tell you to research it. You don't need to, I don't want to argue. It's not about fucking arguing. It's about knowing knowledge. If you know that, you would appreciate it, and you will know, fuck, this guy is doing a lot, this guy. Because that shit, I know you value or appreciate what I'm doing, this and that. But your response the other day was like, oh, you're getting a good cut at 70%, 30%. Bullshit, dog. If you knew anything, you would have never answered with that question. If you really appreciate what I'm doing for you, you would never answer with that shit. You would have stayed quiet, because in reality, you should be paying me. So that's why I want you to do the research, not because of the money. I give 3 shits about the money. You should know that by now. It's for you. So you can see what I'm doing for you, and you can appreciate it and learn what you need to take advantage of having a mentor. Questions to always ask you. Always be asking questions. Always be researching. It's not about me, it's about you. I'm constantly working. When I'm on my phone, I'm fucking doing marketing, doing something that's gonna bring me some kind of business, generate leads, generate views, generate, I don't know. That's why I tell you to watch the videos. I watch the videos constantly, and I'm paying attention to what you're doing, what you're learning, what I'm saying, what I'm trying to teach you. When I'm editing the videos, I'm constantly watching the videos over. Every time I edit something and I save a new format, boom, I'm watching and paying attention to what's going on, looking at the big picture.
All right, so what is going on, Power Squad? I hope you guys are having a great day. Today is Saturday. It's 6 o'clock right now. We're still putting in work. I just scheduled a call with a seller that we went and walked the property today.
It's $1 million sale.
And I'm gonna go ahead and shoot them a call.
You're going to have to sell to him without being aggressive, hostile, or difficult.
If you guys have any suggestions on if I had made a mistake on my call, drop it down below in the comments. I just like to keep it short and simple. Usually just call, ask how they were doing, so on and so forth, and drop the offer down. Don't want to do the whole explaining with the market and stuff like that. But I'm gonna throw a little bit of that in there, since I feel like the seller's gonna think that he's gonna get in the 300s. But so here we go.
Let's go.
All right, fine. Ring, ring.
Hey Bruce, how you doing, man?
Doing well, doing well. How about you?
Pretty good. How was the? It was your granddaughter's birthday party, correct?
That's correct. That's my oldest grandchild.
Awesome, awesome. How old was she turning?
You know what? That's private.
Boundaries, Dwight, come on.
I'm sorry, Mr. Butler. As I was saying.
Well, she's 6. Well, yes, she's 6. No, she's 7. She was 6. She's 7 now.
Must have been a great birthday party.
That's what birthdays do, don't they?
Yes, sir. Alrighty, well, I just wanted to shoot you a call and give you a verbal offer on the property. That's definitely something that we're interested in, but we're looking to be around 180 at the property due to the fact that we're gonna have to put around 50K into it just to bring it up to market value. And I'm thinking that the property value, once it's all fixed up and modernized, it's gonna be around 350. That's how much it's gonna sell for. That's just my guesstimation. I'm not sure what that will be in about 6 months.
That's about, and you're saying 180?
Yes, sir.
That is below what I can consider.
Okay.
Well below.
How dare you? My family built this country, by the way.
Be respectful, Dwight, please.
Yes, Michael.
What were you looking to get at, Bruce?
Our prices have never been lower.
Son, you have to talk louder.
Never been lower.
Louder, son!
Butt liquor! Our prices have never been lower!
I'm looking at least 250 to 260.
It's up to you to change his mind.
Yeah, I'm
Don't do it, Michael.
that's something that we definitely wouldn't be able to help you out with. I can refer you to a realtor. It's just due to the fact that the repairs, the amount of money that we're gonna have to put into it, you know, we try to make money as well on our flips, and if we came in,
I understand that, but like you say, $40,000 to $50,000 to get it to good shape. You're 100, almost 150 under there.
yes, sir. So let's say that we got it at 180, and then we put the 50,000 in. That's gonna bring us up to 230.
230.
And then it probably will end up selling around 300, 320 if we're lucky.
You were correct. The houses there that are in the condition are around in the 350,000 range.
Yes, and then minus
Some
all.
of those are some of these are much smaller than this one.
Correct. Yeah, and once it sells, you know, we're gonna have to take in consideration of realtor fees and the closing costs. So that's really gonna put us around maybe $30,000 to $40,000 profit after we fix it up.
Well, I have to wait on something better than this. I'm sorry.
Okay, I understand. You know, I think the best that I can do, and it's pushing it. I could possibly do 200 for you. Wow. I'm not sure if that's, you know, something that.
That 20,000 not gonna make a difference.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know, I can always refer you to one of my realtors.
Well, I can find a realtor. That's no problem.
Okay. Well, you know, it was nice meeting you, Bruce. I truly appreciate you letting us walk through the house.
It was a pleasure meeting you, and sorry we just couldn't work it out.
Correct. That's totally fine. If you ever change your mind, you have my number. But I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And
you also.
Thank you very much, sir. I don't think you'll regret it. You know what I did?
You're the master.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Fuck. That's not how I wanted it to go. Unfortunately, his price range is iffy. It's gonna be for a family to move into it at this point. So he's gonna have to go with a realtor because my price was on the money. You take 180, you put the 50 G's that we're gonna put into it, put you at 230. The ARV pushing it is at 350. Some of the houses were selling for 320, 330. So you're gonna be lucky if you get the 350. So you could really call it 300. So now you're sitting at 230. You're profiting. That makes I think 70 G's profit. You can go ahead and take around 6% of that 70 G's off, maybe like 10% of it off, and then that's where you're profiting. That's what the investor is gonna profit. So the investor really needs to buy the property at 200, but unfortunately, this is just, you know, something that he didn't want to accept. Maybe he'll shoot me a call. I will follow up with him within the next few months, but that is how I lay down my offers. If you guys have any suggestions or notes to give me, drop it down into the comments below, but I think I do pretty well. What do you think, Mr. Power?
And I am going to have to fix you, manage you to on a more personal scale, a more micro form of management.
Yeah, well, the only thing is when you say modernize, it's really update, bringing the house up to date.
Okay.
Yeah, to what's trending. What was the other thing? And two, you gave him an offer, and then like a few minutes after he declined it, you went, oh, well, I can do 20. You brought it down 20. I would have like said, okay, whatever, blah, blah, let me see if I can do something better with my partners. Then call him back the next day and tell him, oh, I talked to my partners and we can go up to 20. Because if you went up to him right now 20, he thinks that you were already at 200. You were trying to lowball him. He said no, so now you went up to 200.
Makes sense.
So I would have said, okay, whatever, blah, blah. And then, you know, let me see if I can do something for you with my partners, you know, play the good cop, bad cop.
That's true, that's true. Well, I'll follow up with him in a month.
Michael, I like the sound of your voice. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy $1 million worth of paper products today.
And just see how that goes.
Yeah, buddy. Willpower. Don't hire help. Build the team, build the dream.
See how it's done?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Power Squad? Good morning. Good morning, Power Squad.
Que la noche sin ti duelen. Tengo en la mente la pose y todo lo gemido. Que ya no quiero nada que no sea contigo.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree?
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
Yo, in the boardroom running after that money. Yeah, buddy.